I'm Andy Hillier and today's guitar lesson is going to be on Good For You by Olivia Rodrigo. Funky little tune to play on the guitar, not too tricky either. Just before I teach you it though, if you wouldn't mind subscribing to my channel, it really does help me out. Give me a like on the video, leave me some comments in the comment section including where in the world you're from and what songs you'd like me to do next. And if you love what I'm doing and you want to print the tabs off for this, I'll put it on my Patreon page. I'll leave a link to that in the description. My guitar's in standard tuning. You could play this on an acoustic guitar as well if you wanted to. We've got an intro to learn, we've got the verse to learn, we've got a chorus, an interlude and a middle eight as well. So the intro goes like this. So for that we're going to play E9, then jump down to A9 and hit that twice. So you've got, and then another A9 and then an A7. So it goes, or slowly. And it basically does that twice as the intro, so go. And then you'll see there's another 9 at the end of the bar. That's going into the verse. So that's the intro. Let's jump to the verse then. So remember there's an E9 at the end of the intro line. So we've got the E9 and then we go on to this line, bar 4. And it's the same idea. So we've got, it does it again into bar 5. And into bar 6. So basically you're playing that same riff as the intro, but 3 times. And then going into bar 7, we've got an E9 and then to 10 3 times and then back to E9 twice. Or actually just once. So it goes. And then the E9 at the end is where it kind of repeats round. Hopefully that makes sense. So the E9 going into bar 7, we've got. So let's try the whole line. Ignore the last 9. We're going to play that last 9 at the beginning. So E9 to start, and then we're jumping at the beginning of this line. Hopefully this is making sense. 2, 3, 4. And then you could play that line again, but actually, because this is kind of like the bass riff, but there's another guitar that comes in, and that goes. So for that, we're playing A9. It's quite fast, so they're playing semiquavers. You're going to use down, up, so 8 times on that. If you struggle to play that fast, you could play every other beat, so you'd only play it 4 times. But if you can, do the. And then it goes down to fret 7 and plays it 8 times. So bar 8, you've got. Bars 9 and 10 are exactly the same. Bar 11 goes down to fret 5 on the A string, and you do that 8 times. And you're going to hit fret 4 once. So it's a little percussive down, up, down on the end there as well. So the whole line goes. If you struggle to play that fast, you could just go 9, 9, 9, 9, 7, 7, 7, 7. That'd be an easier way around it. And that takes us to the chorus, which sounds like this. So for that, we're starting off with a D power chord, which is your first finger. Well, actually it's a D major chord. So first finger A5, third finger across the D, G and the B strings at the 7th fret. If you struggle to do that whole chord, you could use 3 different fingers, but if you struggle to do the whole chord, you could just play the bottom 2 strings, so the A5 and the D7, and just play it as power chords on all of these ones. So instead of doing the whole chord, it would just go. if you can, play the chords because it sounds cool. So on that first D chord, you're going to go down, 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 up. And then it goes to an A chord, which is your first finger barred across all the strings on the 5th fret. Second finger on G6. Third finger A7. Little finger on D7. And the rhythm goes up, up, down, down, up, down. So the whole bar of 12, or bar 12 goes. Up speed. Slowly. And then into bar 13 we go to an E major chord, which is the same as D but just up 2 frets. And it's going to go down, 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 up, down, down, up. So down, 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 up, down, down, up. And then it goes to an F sharp minor chord, which is your first finger A9, second finger on B10, third finger on D11, little finger on G11. Little upstroke on that, and then back to an E chord. So bar 13 goes. So the whole line slowly, we've got. Up speed. And that repeats 4 times. And then after the chorus, it goes to a little rocky interlude part, which goes. So for that, F sharp power chord, which is E2 and A4, and you go down, 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 up. And then it's going to be an E power chord, which is just open E and A2, and you can do 2 upstrokes. And then a B power chord, which is A2 and D4, and you go up, up, down. So bar 14 slowly goes. You could do all downstrokes on that if you wanted. But I like to do the down and upstrokes. And bar 15 is exactly the same thing, so it's just the same thing twice. So you got. Which then goes back to the verse and then into the chorus. And then after the second chorus, there's, I think it does the interlude again, and then there's a middle 8. And the middle 8 are the same chords as the interlude, but we're just sort of breaking it up. So the first 2 bars go, which is playing the F sharp, E and the B power chords. First one lasts for 2 beats, the next 2 last for 1 beat each. You got 1, 2. And then into the next bar, same thing, but you're playing each one twice. 2, 3. And then the next bar, bar 18, is the same thing, but you're going to play each chord like as a semiquaver. So you've got 8 hits on the F sharp, 4 hits on the E, and then 4 hits on the B power chord. So you got, and that repeats 4 times, and then it just goes back to the chorus of the song. Well, hopefully you've enjoyed that little guitar lesson, especially the person who requested it. It was a request on one of my other videos. So if you've got any requests, if you put them in the comment section, I'll try and get around to doing them for you. Also, let me know where in the world you're from and what you thought of the video. Don't forget to give me a like, and if you could subscribe to the channel, that would be amazing. Really does help me out. And if you love what I'm doing and you want to support me, keep me doing these videos, and you want to print the tabs off for this, I'll put them on my Patreon page. I've said it as cheaply as possible. I'll leave a link in the description down below, but it really does help me out. Thanks for watching this. I've been Andy Hillier, and I'll see you next time.